I have a few minutes before my client call, and I'm at one of my favorite parks. I love being here. It helps me to feel so grounded and centered, and I love nature. So I wanted to draw a card for you guys today, and the card that I drew from my Oracle card deck is Honor Your Feelings. And what this card is basically saying is to how I'm sitting here in the park right now, to hold that kind of space for yourself, to feel safe in your body, to feel however you feel. How many of us, and maybe you do this yourself, want to numb, push down, distract, deny, justify, all the things with all the feelings and emotions that we have. So a healing piece to all of this, and something that I'm actively working on myself, is to build a sense of trust within ourselves, to know that we're safe to feel however we feel. And then when feelings come up, anger, sadness, grief, happiness, all the feelings, excitement, we know how to be our own container. In this time of our life, we're hearing a lot about this feminine and masculine energy, and how we want a man to hold a container for us, a safe container. While that is true, it's also, we have to be safe ourselves to hold space for ourselves. And this is something that I'm always learning and growing. So I'm just sharing with you guys what it is that I'm learning and growing. But the card says, honor your feelings. How have you been feeling? Are you telling yourself you should or shouldn't be feeling a certain way? Feelings are like visitors, they come and go. When we hold our feelings in, the energy can get stuck in our body and manifest as physical pain. You have a right to feel how you feel. Honor the feelings, take a deep breath, and release. I see this all the time with my clients, of how when we're not at ease, it creates disease. So when we feel emotions I feel are just energy in motion. So when we can express it safely within ourselves, the anger, the tears, the laughter, the joy, all of it, there's no good or bad. It's just, it's all of it. It's like clouds going through the sky. The sky is always there. It may be rainy, there may be clouds. It doesn't make the sky less valuable or less than or too much. It just is what it is, and holding space for that. So I really want to encourage you to hold space for yourself, and that is just sitting and not reacting, not responding, just sitting with how you feel and nurturing yourself like you would a crying baby. Nurturing, being your own mother or father, energy to yourself. Be pulling out your adult self. We have so many facets to us as humans, so really pulling out your adult self. Maybe the adult that you never experienced growing up. Maybe you didn't have that. Maybe you didn't feel safe ever. Maybe you just don't have the tools on how to manage your emotions, and that's okay. That's what we're learning. We're learning these tools. An action step today. So in my card deck, I have an action and a mantra. The action: allow yourself to be with the emotion you feel. Breathe into it. Truly experience it. It will pass. A lot of times when clients are on my table, I have them do the tension and release with your breath. So when you inhale, you can do this now. Inhale, fully tighten and squeeze your whole body. Exhale, relax, release, surrender. It's leaning into the tension before we can unwind from it. So when we're constantly resisting something, it's like getting sick. You know, when you throw up, you just kind of feel better. No one likes to do it, but when we do it, we just kind of feel better. We can move on. It's kind of the same thing. When something is going on in our life, we want to judge it and put it in a box instead of just feeling how it feels. And then when that happens, we can release it. But we have to lean into the discomfort, and that is very hard to do. But it's a healthy thing to do, especially when you know and you learn more and more how to hold space for yourself to do that. A mantra for the today I feel blank, and I honor that. today, how do you want to feel? How do you feel? Let's start with that first. How do you feel right now? How do you feel in your body? Maybe you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you don't feel well. Maybe you feel tense. Maybe you feel stressed, overwhelmed. How do you feel? And honor the feeling. Lean into it. Maybe you just surrender to a cry. Surrender to feeling angry and writing a note, a letter to this person and not sending it to them. Maybe you need to scream into your pillow, whatever it is that you need. Maybe you need to have a good cry in the shower, I don't know. But instead of resisting it, just notice it, feel it, allow yourself to feel it, and be that safe person for yourself. Be that secure person that you've always wanted in your life, that you feel you never had, or maybe you want that in your relationship and you're not getting it. Be that secure person for you. Create that space for you. I believe in you. Keep shining, and let me know if this message resonates. I'm interested to hear your thoughts.